CJ or CJ himself was out in the MAGA Million March in Washington, D.C. This Saturday. And while he was filming, a group known as the Proud Boys, as many of you might be familiar, was upset and had a confrontation with the Black Lives Matter group as well, who was also upset. And unfortunately, they had a very bloody and a very harsh confrontation. Somebody was stabbed, people were injured. There were multiple fights that broke out. And obviously this event singularly became incredibly polemic and difficult to explain and understand for a lot of the audience who wasn't there and just got to watch the footage. And what I really wanted to do, and hopefully what we might be able to do later down the future, is open up, the probability for, CJ, who was down there, to give us a play-by-play explanation of what he experienced. But he feels the need to address his supporters directly, and I think that's incredibly important. I can't make any statements about who he is, what he does, what he thinks, or what he doesn't think. That is completely his own opinion. These situations are incredibly difficult to navigate. It's so easy for you on the other side to say that this particular person, like I read in the comments, is a sellout or is bad or doesn't care. Those situations are incredibly complicated, and all I wanted was an opportunity to get a play-by-play explanation of what was really happening on the ground as things were unfolding before CJ's camera. But again, he's addressing his supporters directly tonight. Maybe one day he'll come on and give us a really quick rundown of what he experienced. But again, this is not about our opinion. This is not about what we think. But as always, this platform is 100% about bringing clarity to those moments that are shaping our history, that are creating our opinion, that are affecting the way that everyone around us is acting, reacting, and feeling. I mean, we live in an incredibly difficult and complicated society. There are millions of layers to everything, to everyone, and to every situation, and it would be just a shame for us to turn the other way and label something without giving it the opportunity that it deserves to provide us the clarity, giving the opportunity, the moment, the person, to give us the clarity of what they really mean, what they really want to say, and what really happened ultimately. So unfortunately, we won't be able to do that tonight, but hopefully one day we'll be able to do that. Again, this channel, it's not about my opinion. It isn't what I think, guys, at all. It's just a really strong, concerted effort to bring you the information you need so you can make the opinion, so you can create your own idea. It's not my job to choose what information to bring you or not bring you, or how to bring it to you. It's just, I try to bring you everything that I'm made aware of, everything that I know is important to each and every one of us, and to let you grab that information in a clear and a very concise way that'll allow you to make an accurate, or a confident opinion about what's happening around you. So again, that's all this platform is ever about. It's not about my opinion. It's not about what I think. You know what I mean? This is absolutely not about me. I know it has my name, guys, but that's the last thing I want you to think about when you think about Hiram LLC or ImHiram LLC. It's independent media, Hiram LLC. This is all about you, your ability to get clear and important information. So, hopefully we can continue to do that. Hopefully at some point we'll get the opportunity to interview CJ. Many of you already have opinions, and you're not gonna like what you hear on the stream. You're not gonna like what you do. Some of you are gonna love what you hear. Some of you are gonna hate it. But at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care if you like it, if you hate it, if it makes you vomit. I'm just gonna bring it to you if it's happening and if it's important. And I'm gonna bring it to you the way that it is, not the way that I want it to be, not the way that because my job ultimately, again, is not to shape opinions, but it's to facilitate the creation of your own opinion. So thank you so much, guys. Again, unfortunately, no interview with CJ today, but hopefully maybe one down the line. I support all of you guys. I love every single one of you for being amazing supporters of this platform and for believing in the mission. It's really been a pleasure to be part of this mission, because ultimately we're all part of it together. You are a champion of unbiased, independent media in a lot of the same way that I try to be, right? I couldn't do it without you. We're all a team. We're all Hiram. We're all everything we need to make sure that we're doing media the right way. So again, guys, thank you so much for everything. It's not my place to choose how I want information to look. It's just my place to make sure that I give you the most accurate information about the reality that's happening on the ground. So thank you so much, guys. My opinion doesn't matter. Don't forget, we're in El Paso, Texas. Wear your mask, be safe. COVID is dangerous. I've had relatives pass away from COVID. I know a lot of people who have their relatives pass away from COVID. Keep that in mind. I love you all, and have a wonderful night. And if you don't know who CJ is, you can look up CJ TV Media LLC on Facebook. He's a live streamer out of Seattle. He travels a lot. He was in Kenosha. He used to work with Andrew once in a while, but again, thank you so much, guys. My opinion does not matter in this platform, because I am just a camera, guys. That's all I am. I'm just a conduit of information. I am not the information itself. So have a good night.